I share with you today a few bits from Bob. Welcome to my office. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I am reflecting today upon ministry. For a number of years, I wrote in the local church bulletin under the byline Bits from Bob. In more recent years, I have from time to time shared ideas, concepts, articles, more extended articles under this same byline. And today I share a few bits from Bob. I'm reflecting on ministry. This week, our word of the week, which will be posted in a couple of days, is the word servant. So I've been reflecting on service, servanthood, ministry, concepts that connect servant and minister, service and ministry are often translated from a single Greek word, and a transliteration of the word gives us our word deacon. A verse that comes to mind is Mark 10:45. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life a ransom for many. So simple, and yet so profound. I am somewhere near the end of 60 years of ministry, beginning in the fall of 1966. Three score. That will also be a future wow. I like to call it 7 decades, beginning in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, aughts, 10s, 20s. At one time, I dreamed of 8 decades, adding the 30s. I see that as more doubtful now that Jan and I can see our 80th birthdays on the near horizon, and life changes. Our abilities diminish. But I look back, servanthood, the call to minister. Have I been a faithful minister? In my heart of hearts, I must honestly answer sometimes yes, sometimes no, sometimes more, sometimes less. I look back at my own inconsistencies, don't we all? I also look at 30 years and I see direction and purpose, commitment, dedication, and growth. So here's what I've decided about servanthood as I contemplated these matters. Servanthood is not temporary. Servanthood is never over. The need exists. The lost are hungering and thirsting for the gospel, and the servant must respond. We are only doing what is our duty to do as we think about Jesus' teachings in Luke 17. So in this week's Wow, we will focus on the idea of being a servant. I will mention a song that recently caught the attention of Jan and me. I've already written the wow. You'll have to wait for the rest of the story until Wednesday. But as I wrote the article, I discovered a lot of information, various versions of the servant song, additional verses that were unknown to us. What I found does not fit nicely into a 5-minute wow, or perhaps even into a slightly longer bits. But I wanted to share those thoughts with you also as a part of my reflections on ministry. You'll see a lot of links in the written notes. A song which asks the Lord to help us be like him in ministering is the servant song. I discovered that it was written very early on. It was copyrighted as early as 1978 with the title Make Me a Servant. It eventually came to have 3 stanzas in some of the later versions of it. For Jan and for me, the version that I will mention in this week's Wow is our favorite. Make me a servant, Lord. Make me like you, for you are a servant. Make me one too. Make me a servant, do what you must do to make me a servant. Make me like you. The verse is less known: to love my brother, to serve like you do. I humble my spirit. I bow before you. And through my service, I'll be just like you. So make me a servant. Make me like you. Open my hands, Lord, and teach me to share. Open my heart, Lord, and teach me to care. For service to others is service to you. Make me a servant, Lord. make me like you. But about a quarter century ago, a man named Tim Jennings reworked the original lyrics, unaware of their origin. And there have been several other versions of the song that have appeared. One that is very simple appears in some of our hymnals. There is also an additional copy of that version that had two additional stanzas added. They were written by Jack Boyd. In they're super good as well. So the point is, there are many, many different versions of this song, but each of them is worth our thought and our prayer. Lord, make me a servant, because as I follow Jesus, that's always what I seek to be. That's who I am. It's who he calls me to be, because I want to be like him, giving myself sacrificially, serving others as the ultimate goal of my life, the purpose for which Jesus came, to seek and to save the lost, and the purpose that he has shared with us as we seek to be his people. Hope you find strength and help and encouragement in these few bits from Bob. Those of you who know me best will find hearts connecting. Until another time we get to share together a few of these thoughts, thank you for joining me. I hope you'll look forward to this week's Wow as we focus on the word servant. God bless.